Acoustic electric bass guitars are becoming increasingly popular due to their sheer practicality. Personally, I found that acoustic bass guitars are really useful for practice sessions. With electric bass guitars, there's a certain ritual for setting up for practice, whereas with an acoustic one, you just take it out and start playing. Plus, they're typically lightweight and really easy to transport, making them a great option for gigging musicians or those who just want a portable practice instrument. What is up, everybody, and welcome to Musician Wave. My name is Milan, and today I want to talk about the Fender FA-450CE Acoustic Electric Bass Guitar, which is a really neat and useful bass that combines traditional acoustic sound with modern electric functionality. Just an FYI, this is not a sponsored video. We got this bass in hopes of testing it and giving you our honest thoughts. Of course, if you're interested in the Fender FA-450CE, you can check out the links below in the description on where to buy it. Now let's get down to it. Now, the first thing I noticed about this bass is the obvious aesthetic appeal. The glossy finish really stood out and the inlays look mesmerizing. It takes some getting used to because of the acoustic body, but that's a given. Electric bass guitars normally aren't this wide, but the lightweight design sort of makes up for it in a way. Also, the weird part for me was the playing hand positioning. I usually rest my thumb on the pickup, but since there aren't any and there's no thumb rest, you have to make do with the strings. Now, the Fender FA-450CE has a Fishman preamp and pickup system. It has a 2-band EQ for bass and treble and a volume control dial, giving you some basic tone shaping options. Plus, you have an onboard tuner that works really well, and all this is battery powered, of course. In terms of design, this bass has a modern C-shaped neck and a mahogany body. The flame maple top just looks amazing. It has a Laurel fingerboard, 20 frets, and the tuning pegs are really solid and wide. The bottom line is, it's made out of quality tone woods and just looks attractive. The sheer size of this bass, however, makes it a little hard to fit in a gig bag. Now, unplugged, this guitar has a warm and full-bodied sound with solid resonance and sustain. The bass notes have a nice touch to them, and the high notes just have a clear and bright sound. But when you plug it in, that's where it gets interesting. It sounds way better, and the preamp and pickup system do an excellent job of catching the natural sound of this guitar. But of course, you can use the 2-band EQ to dial in a tone you like. This bass is not expensive, but it's not affordable either. Granted, the quality is top-notch, so the value for price ratio is still on point. It's intermediately priced, but naturally this varies from store to store and country to country. Overall, this bass looks, feels, and sounds like a much more expensive instrument. Given the current price of the Fender FA-450CE, the most suitable alternative will have to be the Ibanez AEB5E. It comes at a much more affordable price, but has a very similar design with a 2-band EQ and an onboard tuner. The tone woods aren't up to par with the Fender, however, it does have an Ibanez piezo pickup system, which is really nice. Overall, the Fender FA-450CE is an excellent acoustic bass guitar. It's versatile, well-made, and just sounds great. The Fishman preamp and pickup system are a nice touch, and the bass just looks amazing. It's great if you want to practice bass without having to bust out your amp. For the given price, it's great value for a guitar of this quality. As I said, the only drawbacks are the lack of thumb rest and just the sheer size of this bass, which makes it a little hard to fit in a gig bag. A massive thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content, and we will see you next time.